wait. Where those AKAs at? Where they at? You know what? In 3 months, ain't gonna be no living with y'all. I can tell you this. I don't blame Donald Trump for not wanting to debate Kamala. I've been married to a black woman for 40 years, and I ain't won one debate.
What? We do not care.
Now, of course, Trump is saying that Kamala isn't black.
Has been doing a lot of active outreach around South Asians, around the API in general, and will continue to do it. I mean, what we know in particular when you're talking about the South Asian community, we're talking about the Indian community more specifically, it is a growing community in the United States in terms of its voting bloc, in terms of its participation, and I think the party knows that and knows that this is part of our collective community, and there needs to be outreach and inclusion.
And certainly you could become the first Indian senator in U.S. history, which would be quite an accomplishment.
Not good.
You could become the first Indian senator in U.S. history, which would be quite an accomplishment.
Not good.
I guarantee you this, Kamala's been black a lot longer than Trump's been a Republican. And if he keeps sliding in the polls the way he is, the only way to keep Kamala out of the White House is if he buys it and refuses to rent it to her.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Kamala's getting broad support. They got black men for Kamala.
Huh?
White men for Kamala.
Huh?
Latinos and Asians for Kamala. They even have Republicans for Kamala.
Huh?
Republicans for Kamala. I guess Donald Trump will finally know what it's like when you get left for a younger woman.
DL is doing what DL is supposed to do, which is make and crack jokes. I don't hear any policy. I don't hear anyone talking about what she has done, what she's going to do. We know she wants to bring back ABs. We know that the DNC has the on-site AB clinic and vasectomy clinic, which is still amazingly crazy, but I digress. But what exactly is it that I'm going to get out of voting for Kamala? 'Cause I ain't heard nothing. But what I don't know is what the hell Kamala gonna do.
Seriously, Kamala knows the truth about the American dream. Hard work alone is not enough to succeed. That you need access and information and opportunity. And she knows that some folks are often denied those very things.
Tried out the race card. You know, you coloreds can't have anything. You can't go outside. You can't live, especially in Chicago. I don't even know why they had this event here. It's not right. It's not fair. You get turned away at every turn. No one gives you a chance. No one gives you an opportunity. It sucks to be black. And yet all these Negroes still stay. I'm confused. You have a millionaire here, I don't know how many times over, telling you that it's so hard. It's so hard.
As president, she will give each and every one of us a fair shot in life.
Who needs Kamala to give anybody a fair shot in life? And DL, how the hell is she supposed to do that? Help me understand what the specifics are to make that type of a comment. Can anyone tell me? Did I miss a meeting? It sounds like maybe Big Tiff gave up Beacon of Light, and now Kamala is the Beacon of Light. I can see how things that Obama was saying when he was running for president have transitioned on over to here. It's hope. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. We just going to forget everything that's going on right now and just bypass all that because Kamala going to make it better.
But I have to admit, I didn't always believe that. I mean, if you told me the 15-year-old me would be on stage supporting a prosecutor and a teacher,
What?
I made assumptions about Kamala's record, and I often repeated them to a lot of people. Then one day, Kamala invited me to her house. She put her hand on my shoulder, and she asked me to do some research.
Child, I don't know where that was going with the hand on the shoulder for a second, but shout out to Big Tiff having impact all over creation. Do y'all research. Do y'all research. And look at that. DL went out and did his research after he done broadcast all this mess all over the place for however many years, talking mad sugar on the iced tea. I don't know what he said because I don't listen to the man anymore. I haven't listened to DL in years, but I'm pretty sure it was the prosecution, so many black men in jail due to weed, blah, 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 blah. Whatever it was, now all of a sudden he done seen the light because it's versus Kamala and she a AKA. Now, I'm going to show you that in a minute. The reason why I'm telling you, you got to watch these people. It's all about what they going to get. They don't give a damn about none of us.
Something I had never done.
Huh?
Imagine attacking someone's character without a single Google search.
Because I've lost all respect for that bitch. B-I-C-T-H. And I'm standing on.
I did what I should have done in the first place. I learned that she had done for us exactly what she promised to.
I beg your pardon.
I believe that your apology should be as loud as your accusation, and I'm here apologizing in front of the whole damn world.
I beg your pardon.
Wrong, and I'm so very glad I was wrong because Kamala, you give me hope for the future, a future where my grandchildren Nola and Stevie had the freedom to control their own bodies. We elect Kamala Harris as the 47th President of the United States of America.
The reality also is this. Any policy that will benefit black people will benefit all of society. Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No, because whatever benefits that black family will benefit that community and society as a whole and the country.
The best piece of advice I've ever gotten in my entire life is you don't have to know what you will do, just know what you want. And we won't go back.
This picture right here is all you need to know with regard to where most of this going for Kamala is coming from. So this, of course, means that he's in the D9, which, of course, so is Roland, so is Ricky. He's an Omega, clearly, and that's probably why he has the purple ascot there, why he came out asking about the AKAs, because it's all for symbolism, so they can be up in the White House strutting and prancing and whatever the heck it is that they do. That's no shade against any sorority or fraternity. But why is it that everyone else is supposed to care and want to get a AKA in, sworn in by a DST on MLK Day? You're also worried about symbolism that you shoot your own selves in the foot. Black people always shooting themselves in the foot because they're not going for things that's going to elevate them and make things better for them. And lest we not forget that all these people that are calling us names, for all y'all that want to sit up here and ask me why I don't talk about Donald Trump as much. First of all, I already know Donald Trump and I've talked about him endlessly prior to this daggone election. Secondly, Donald Trump is not out here calling me names and talking about me because I won't, quote unquote, fall in line for anything that he's saying. I'm not falling in line for no damn body, neither one of them. And these black people that care about black people, that want to talk about black people and talk about how hard it is, D.L. Hughley came from nothing. He was able to make it. Ricky Smiley able to come from nothing. He was able to make it. Hell, at this point, Kamala has come from nothing and she's able to make it. And yet these are the same people that are telling you that you're put upon, you're a victim, you can't have anything, you can't do anything, everything is against you, you need Kamala's help, she's the only one that can do anything for you, you needed Joe's help, he's the only one that can do anything for you. And we sitting here crying and complaining about the rent is high, the eggs is high, the milk is high, ain't no place to live, the gas is high, it's not right, it's not fair, and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. It's just Trump is orange, he's to blame, it's his fault, you don't know, Project 2025, but we gonna make sure we go out on our fraternity sign, we gonna make sure we go out on our sorority sign, because they only care for them. The Divine Nine is a special group of people, and they care about their daggone selves. But y'all go ahead and you listen to these people. He didn't talk one thing about no damn policy at all. But child, that's what you colors like, that's what you get, and we don't care when shit goes wrong. That's it, that's all. Y'all know what to do. I see you all in the next one.
We do not care.